Hello and welcome to the House of Tippler in a caravan, or cupboard cocktails as we're now calling it. Unfortunately, as you're well aware, we've had to shut the bar, so we're trying to bring a bit of Tippler into your front room. So we're creating some cocktail sessions from the caravan, and also drinks that are very easily made with things you have in your cupboard, so you don't have to go to the shops. Non-alcoholic drinks for the people who don't drink and the pregnant ladies, and also immune boosting drinks. We're going to talk in future episodes about how to make some syrups, how to do some pickling, all some fun things that we can do with our drinks without having to leave the house, as long as we have booze, or you'll see in future episodes what we're going to do with everything else. The first drink we're going to make is a martini style drink. The future episodes we're going to do live, hopefully, so I'll send you a little list of what ingredients we're going to use, and then we can all make it together, and hopefully you guys can start filming yourselves and making some fun drinks and then posting on the page, and we're just going to have loads of great drinks and a bit of fun going on, a bit of good banter. That's what it's all about in these at these times at the moment. So first of all, I'm just going to go to the cupboard. Let's go over here, see what we've got in here that we can make some drinks with. Oh, well, a lemon just jumped out at me. Future episodes, tea, we'll do some tea cocktails. Coffee, we'll do some coffee cocktails. Straight away, we've got jam in here, peanut butter. But there's so many drinks we can have fun making. Got some nice spices. We've got some pepper, some Creole spice. So loads of stuff. So we're going to have some great fun doing some drinks with these. Weetabix over there. Maybe do some multi drink, some malt-based drinks to boost your immune system and things like that. First of all, though, I'm going to get the citrus out the cupboard. With this drink, we can use lemon, lime, and orange, which I'll talk through a little bit later. Spirit-wise, they can be made with. This drink can be made with either gin. We've got tequila here. There was some bourbon in there, but unfortunately that went yesterday. And one thing I'd like to say, it's not brand specific. So any vodka, gin, good booze. So we're not going to be. It's more about using stuff that we have rather than going on about too in depth about the styles of the gin, whether it's flavoured with whatever. But just good honest booze. So I'm going to start with some gin. Setting up your table first as well. I've got a tea towel down here, chopping board on top so it don't go slippery. Wash my hands first as well, we've got to do that. Singing happy birthday for a little bit. And I need a knife, got a spoon. I'll show you what we're doing with this later. And a mixing glass. So we're going to do a classic sort of dry martini. I haven't got any vermouth at the moment. The reason we're using these bits and bobs as well is I'm moving house, so all my cocktail equipment is in storage, but that makes it even better because we've all got these bits at home that we can use. So this is my mixing glass. We're going to get some gin with this one, but as I said, we can use vodka, we can use bourbon. I haven't got a measuring, so we're going to measure by fingers. So it's just after 12 o'clock, so I'm going to go 2 fingers. But you know, we can always, as the day gets longer, we can add a few more to that. But it's up to you guys. Obviously, responsible drinking in your house, of course, at all times. That's what we're doing. So we've got our neat gin. We're just going to add some ice to it and just chill it down, and just add dilution. So we're bringing all the flavour out of that spirit. Ice we've got plentiful of, and we can make more and more from. You don't have to have ice trays. You can use an old ice cream pot or any sort of plastic pot. Fill it with water, freeze it. As long as your freezer isn't full of loads of rubbish you just bought down the supermarket that you're never going to eat or panic bought. But if you're watching this, you probably haven't. So got some lovely ice here. So to start with, let me get it off the tray. Beautiful. I've washed my hands and this is for me, so if you're making it for other people, you might want to not use your hands. So we're going to put quite a lot of ice in here because we want it nice and chilled. As I say, you know, we can always make more ice. We've got water, we've got a freezer, so jobs are good in. Tablespoon, going to stir it. Hold it from the bottom, so I'm not going to heat it up. And you get a good, it's not going to move anywhere. Put it in and just give it a good stir. So don't put your hands all over the top of it. There's no need to. And we're just going to stir, 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 get a nice dilution in there. Just get all those lovely flavours of the gin to come out. Beautiful. Let's give it a smell. Nice. Glass-wise, I've got one prepared earlier in the fridge. Nice and chilled. For this drink, generally you want to use a nice stemmed glass. I'm using a nice wine glass here, but if you've got cocktail glasses, just keep them in the fridge or freezer till when you need them. Don't take them out early because they'll just warm up. I haven't got a strainer, so we're going to use the spatula and try not to make too much mess. Sort of position the holes so you can actually pour it through to keep the ice in the glass. Beautiful, I'm looking forward to this. Brilliant. Then the ice is still in there, so if you're making another one for your husband, wife or partner, you can still reuse that ice. Put some more gin in there, a little bit more ice, stir it. Now we're going to finish the drink with the garnish. Citrus for this one because we want the oils to come out of the drink, but we're just going to use the skin, so you can reuse the fruit for your gin and tonics or for your cooking, because we're just literally taking the skin off it. Preferably a lemon with this one for more citrus, but if you haven't got a lemon, orange or lime. So with this, use a sharp knife. Just gently cut your garnish off there. See, we still reuse that fruit for later, and it'll still last a long time now. We haven't damaged it at all. The bit of pith. Be very careful with your fingers, but just cut that off. We don't want that because it'll make your drink a little bit more bitter. And then we've got a nice garnish. Give it a squeeze so all those lovely oils go over the drink. Rim the glass, pop it in, and then serve or drink yourself. So this is Tim Tippler's Caravan Cocktails, covered cocktails. Tippler on tour. Cheers.